Selected events.
Summer weather means sandals and for many flip-flops. We told you in the past about the dangers in wearing minimal footwear, but Dr. Kristin Titko with UC Health says the summer shoe season can be especially troublesome for people with diabetes. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, well, let's talk about some of these reasons and how they pertain to folks who are diabetic. I hadn't really considered that in the past. Why is that?
A lot of people who have diabetes, or if they've had it for an extended period of time, or don't control their sugar well, tend to have less sensation in their feet. They can't sense their feet. They can't sense danger happening. So if they're wearing an open shoe like a sandal or a flip-flop, they're much more likely to not notice the injury of a stone, a piece of glass, a needle, or something getting inside the shoe, and it will puncture their foot, and they may not feel it.
There's some of those classic issues that, I know we love the flip-flops, but that end up hurting us down the road. One of those being that lack of support causing some strain as well, further up than just the foot.
Right, absolutely. When you have a flatter shoe, like a flip-flop that's real flat like this, there's no support there. You tend to change your gait, you change how you walk, you change your posture, which can lead to strains and sprains up your ankle, lower leg, even into your back.
Okay, one of the other things is about, you mentioned the gait. Why is that important to make sure your gait is remaining the same as it would when you have tennis shoes on?
Your body gets used to using the muscles in them. Your body gets used to using muscles the way that they always have. Okay. And then when you alter that dramatically, whether it's in a really high-heeled shoe or a flat flip-flop, then you're changing how your muscles work, and you may overuse your muscles, which causes the strain and sprains to those muscles.
Without the heel counter control, too, I know you mentioned increasing friction. And that goes back to that whole concern if you have diabetes.
It does. You can absolutely have more, actually have a lot more friction in a flip-flop when you're walking. One of my favorite things to do for my enjoyment is to watch people walk in flip-flops, and their heel actually moves back and forth across the back of the flip-flop. And they can develop very large, thick, painful calluses that actually crack or fissure. So I see people all summer long in the office with, "Can you make my heels look better? Can you make my heels look better?" They're painful, they're bleeding, and a lot of that is from wearing an open-backed shoe.
So your big message then to folks who do have diabetes and flip-flops, you just say not at all?
Not if you have any loss of sensation. I'm not one to tell people what they can and can't wear.
Right.
I try to be pretty flexible. But if you have diabetes especially, or any other condition that causes a lack of sensation or ability to sense danger to your feet, flip-flops are a big no.
And I recently experienced this, although I will say that I was barefoot when I fell down the stairs. But you see a lot of falls from people who are in flip-flops.
I do. It's funny. Just this morning, one of your workers here helped me up the stairs, and she actually misstepped, kicking her foot into the back of the step because she had a flip-flop on and her shoe came loose, and she almost tripped up the steps this morning. But I see that a lot. Even people walking into an elevator or walking upstairs, the front end of the flip-flop can catch the step, and then their foot moves, their shoe does not, and then they can strain or sprain or even fracture. I've had one lady who fractured her ankle from the front of the flip-flop hitting into a step, and her ankle kept moving and her shoe did not.
Thank you very much for coming on. Something to consider before you put these on. We have got the free Foot Health Seminar event posted right now on your screen. This is Wednesday, June 22nd from 7 to 8:30, Saturday, June 25th from 9 to 10 at the Westchester Hospital. And you can get the details, too. We have posted these to our Fox 19 Now webpage. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
Good luck this sandal season.
Right.
Just ahead in our 8 o'clock hour, we are showing